Okay, welcome to Scripting 3, where you can learn all about JavaScript in short tutorials of around 3 minutes or less. Today we're continuing the series about using Redux inside of jQuery, and in this case we're talking about actions. And essentially actions are what happens on the page from the user or maybe from incoming data or something like that. And then that action is recorded or sent to the store where it gets updated with any new information. So on the page here we have an input box and a div. So when something is entered into the input box, that action is recorded as a key up. So if I put in here a J, that's recorded as a key up, and that key up is listened for here. So this is our first bit of jQuery here. This input box here has an ID of square, and then on key up is listening for an on key up. We then, after that, there's a callback function with passing E into it. And then inside of here, we are then using the update text, and then update text now has a method on it called dispatch. So we use that update text is using the class Redux, and then it's got create store, so that we're going within inside of there and saying, look, can you now use this method dispatch? And that dispatch method has one object inside of there, and that object has two keys, type and value. So here the type is actually used later on in the switch up here, so actions.type. So the whole of that object gets passed through and comes out as actions here, and then the switch uses actions.type and recognizes that it's an update text, and then creates, as mentioned before, creates this new state. And then the value, this key here again is named by me, and then this looks at the E, gets the target and gets the value of this input here. And then in our console log down here, you can see also I'm logging the actions here. You can see that being passed through. All right, that's it for about the actions, and they can be anything. They can be clicks, or they can be, as I said, they can be data load or on ready, whatever it is. And we'll look at that a little bit later on. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments, and look out for the next video, which we'll be talking about something called subscribe, which is pushing your data out onto the page.